Hi guys, welcome to the Whyte channel. As you hear, the promoter of former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua said that his word is confident in his ability to defeat WBA, WBO and IBF title holder Alexander Usyk in their rematch. He just felt that he could outbox Usyk. Everyone told him, don't try to outbox this guy, you probably won't succeed. But for some reason Joshua tried to do it. It's easy to say, they say fly forward and fight recklessly, but you have to act competently. Everyone who saw the first fight will say that Joshua needs to put more pressure on Usyk. Alexander is great. His footwork, IQ and everything else. At the same time, if you start rushing forward and being reckless, you can succeed, but this pressure must be smart. After 12 rounds with Usyk, Joshua feels he can beat him. He knows what he needs to do, but he still needs to implement in a battle, Hearn said. As Hearn promises that soon his word will reveal the interview about the perturbations in the coaching staff after the defeat of the current WBA, WBO and IBF world champion Alexander Usyk. Hearn claims that Joshua will tell about all the changes immediately after he starts working in the training camp, ahead of the rematch with the Ukrainian boxer. I think Joshua will be preparing in the United Kingdom, but with the new members of the coaching staff. We plan to have a fight with Usyk in May. As soon as Joshua starts training camp, I think he and the team will make an announcement about the new members of the coaching staff. He will be ready to fight with Usyk in May, Hearn said. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. If you really enjoy the content, then please subscribe to my channel and keep watching the videos. If you are subscribed, then you receive notifications about the release of new videos. You do not even have to look for anything personally. I really want to get 10,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm trying very hard, absolutely every day, and I need your support. Your likes, comments, reposts to social networks. Thanks to everyone who subscribes to my channel. You are my support. Thank you so much. WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury predicts that he will win an early victory in a fight with the mandatory challenger for his title, Whyte. We will arrange a fight with Whyte. Frank Warren won the promotional bidding and now we're going to knock Dylan out. Whyte poses no threat. This guy is a bum. These fights don't attract me anymore, none of them. Now for me it's just boxing matches. Even the fights with Wilder didn't excite me. Nowadays it's just boxing matches. I don't have a specific reason why I'm fighting. I do it because I can, and it's easy, that's all. I'm not particularly interested in how Whyte is set up there. If I run into him, he won't even to try to hit back. He's a coward, and I don't have time for cowards. Everything will be easy. I will knock him out very easily. I will hit him with my bazooka and that's the end of it, Tyson Fury told the national news. The WBC heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury does not believe that Anthony Joshua will be able to defeat WBA, WBO and IBF world champion Alexander Usyk in a rematch. Usyk will beat Joshua again in a rematch, because Anthony is a bum. He doesn't know how to fight. He was exposed. He is a CrossFit bum, and that's all I can say, Tyson told the national news. Recall that the first fight of Usyk with Joshua took place in September last year, and ended with an expected victory of the Ukrainian boxer by unanimous decision of the judges. Now the boxing team are coordinating a rematch, which will take place in May or June. Until recently, Fury's promoters tried to negotiate with Joshua about compensation in order to arrange a unification with Usyk, but in the end, the negotiations broke down. As you hear, the promoter Anthony Joshua accused WBC world champion Tyson Fury of hypocrisy in the situation surrounding his potential fight against Alexander Usyk. I think Fury's fight with Anthony Joshua will always be possible. You never know what to expect from Tyson. Sometimes people think I'm criticizing him, but I'm not. I think Fury is a great fighter, but I just don't believe in certain things he says. When we discussed the situation with the compensation, Fury was supposed to fight with Usyk in June. He said that before that he wanted to hold the fight to warm up in front of Usyk, and then he said on social networks that this was an easy opponent and all that. However, Tyson knows how good Usyk. Alexander is a very talented fighter, Hearn said. Former contender for the World Heavyweight title, participant of the World Boxing Super Series from the Russian Federation, Dmitry Kudryshov shared his opinion about a possible fight in the heavyweight category between the WBC World Champion Tyson Fury and Ukrainian Alexander Usyk, who owns the WBA, WBO and IBF titles. Kudryshov is sure that the lack of dimensions will not prevent Usyk from winning. Usyk just wants to leave a chance for Fury, Dmitry said. Everyone says that Fury is invincible for Usyk and so on. Big. Yes, I see, he's big, but we can all remember when Fury was put on 5th point by the former cruiser Cunningham, and Usyk is exactly no weaker, and Usyk has everything to get to Fury's chin. Usyk is a real boxer, he knows how to box, Kudryshov recalls. And all those who say that he has no punch, let them remember the fight with Tony Bellew. Bellew definitely doesn't think so. Usyk is a good boxer, Usyk knows how to box. It seems to me that he is on such a rise now, and he has every chance to win against Fury. Absolutely everything, Kudryshov said. The head of the Matchroom boxing promotion company Hearn commented on the behavior of his ward Dillian Whyte, who remains completely silent regarding a possible fight with the WBC World Heavyweight Champion Tyson Fury. I want Dillian to win this fight. I hope that in the end both guys will meet in the ring. I always have doubts because I don't believe in some things. People say, oh, Dillian doesn't answer Tyson. I confess to you, I like it. Let their team think what's going on. Maybe we will accept their terms and maybe not. We will see. Fury likes to control everything, and now he doesn't know what's going on, and that's great. Maybe Dillian will sign a contract and win this fight. Let's see what happens. I didn't advise Whyte to keep quiet, but I like the idea. It works well because Tyson wants to control the situation, and here everything is not going according to plan, said Hearn. Tyson Fury is aiming for an early victory in a duel with Dillian Whyte. There are a lot of rumors around the heavyweight rematch between Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua. Allegedly, the Briton can refuse the second duel with the Ukrainian, despite the fact that he activated the option of a repeat battle with Usyk immediately after the duel. The oldest boxing magazine WBN authored an option for a Ukrainian in the event of AJ fleeing from the battlefield. The Ukrainian is offered to make a voyage across the ocean for a duel with American superstar Deontay Wilder. There is a benefit for each of their fighters. This is variant. The Ukrainian will fight with one of the biggest stars of America and can become his own for one of the most solvent audiences in the world. And for Wilder, the first fight in the row for the title, with 1 draw and 2 defeats in recent fights. Agrees also a non-travel situation, and it's unlikely that you can refuse this. The only problem can be the organization of the fight in terms of ratings. After all, Deontay is not in the top 15 in either the IBF or the WBO. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.